Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be doing my first sit down video talking to the camera. I'm going to be reading a script for this video since it's my first video like this and I want to be able to get my thoughts across well. But I wanted to talk about something that really interests me that I haven't seen many other people talk about, and that's the album Optimist by FINNEAS. If you're not aware, Optimist is the first album by FINNEAS released in 2021, just 2 years after his first EP, Blood Harmony. FINNEAS is well known for being the brother and producer of Billie Eilish. So now that I've gotten the introduction out of the way, let's get to the video. So the first song we're going to be talking about today, which is also the first song on the album, is A Concert 6 Months From Now. A Concert 6 Months From Now is a song that starts off slow but picks up speed as the song goes on, but towards the end slows back down for the last few lines. All in all, I really like this song. FINNEAS is really good at making slow, emotional songs, and I really like the progression of the song and the overall feeling of it. I think it is great at changing tones and tempos throughout the song. I really love the chorus, and I think overall it's just a really nice song. Next up is The Kids Are All Dying. This song is upbeat in sound and tone, but a lot more serious in the lyrics. I really like the contrast of the lyrics to the music and sound. I think the lyrics are well thought out and fit the song perfectly. Now, to talk about the progression of the song, it starts out with a very bouncy beat, switching to a slower one for the pre-chorus, and then coming back in with an even louder and a hype beat for the chorus. For the end of the song, it is going to be a reoccurring theme with this album. It slows down for the outro. The next song of the album is Happy Now. I've seen a lot of people compare this song to Billy Bossa Nova, which is one of Billy's songs that FINNEAS produced. Now, I do agree with that to some level. I really like the beat. I'm not exactly sure what style of music it is, but I think it really suits the song. It's definitely not one of my favorites on the album, but it's still a very fun song to listen to if you like this style of music. The lyrics on this song are about his mental health and how he is feeling in the music industry and just in general with his status as a celebrity. I think it's really important songs like this are made and addressed and talked about because everyone struggles, whether you're famous or not, and I personally really appreciate songs like this because it lets me know that I am not the only one with these issues. I'm not the only one struggling. And it lets me know I'm not alone in my struggles. This song stays the same pretty much throughout with an upbeat tempo and a very nice swell into the chorus. Next up is Once in a Lifetime. Now, I really appreciate this song, and I personally think everyone should listen to this song at least once in their life. It basically talks about not wasting your life away and to appreciate every moment you have because you never know when that could be taken away. I've seen some people get emotional about it, and I can understand that. But personally to me, it's just a reminder that you never know what could happen, so appreciate the time you've got while you've got it. Now, this is the first slow song completely throughout on the album. A Concert 6 Months From Now was slow, but it had a pickup in the bridge, similar to Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish. This is the first song that is slow throughout. And I think it's very good to have songs like this in an album. It gives great variety to it. Like A Concert 6 Months From Now and The Kids Are All Dying, this song ends slower than it began, just like those two songs previously mentioned. The next song on the album is The 90s, being the second single on the album, second only to A Concert 6 Months From Now. Now, this is a really upbeat song with very retrospective lyrics. It's all about how social media can take a toll on someone's mental health, with it being able to show everyone's thoughts every second of the day, and how that may not be good for your mental health, and how other people can affect others. How it, in his mind, was better in the 90s not being able to do that, and how he should have appreciated what he had when he was younger, and how crazy the world really is now. I really appreciate this song because I think it's something a lot of people relate to, no matter what age you are. And at least to me, there aren't many songs like that I can think of. For this song, it's upbeat throughout, only slowing down for the outro. Now, Love is Pain is next, and this song really goes over the struggles you go through mentally loving someone. Now, I don't have much to say about this song, but what I do want to say is it's a very emotional song, talking about all the people FINNEAS has been hurt by just by loving them, because he's scared he'll lose them, or in some cases already has. It's a very beautiful piece, being slow throughout, picking up at the bridge shortly, and then slowing back down for the outro. Now, I want to shortly come on here and say that I am going to be skipping a few songs from the album. So, the first song I'll be skipping is Peach's Etude. I will be skipping this song because it's a piano piece, so I can't comment much about it other than whether I like it or not. The next two songs I'll be skipping are Around My Neck and How It Ends. I will be skipping both of these songs because I haven't listened to them since the album came out back in October of 2021. I personally have no desire to listen to them again because this video isn't really about the album as a whole, just something I picked up on while listening to it. I'm not saying you shouldn't listen to those songs, it's just I have no desire to listen to those songs again because they don't have anything to do with the point of this video. But back to the review. Next up is Hurt Locker, and this song is actually the reason I'm making this video today. Now, Hurt Locker is a song that starts out slow and picks up in the chorus, and I love the chorus. It's my favorite part of the song, and I think FINNEAS' voice sounds amazing in that part. And the reason I bring that up is because in the outro, the last chorus he sings, he slows it down. And I have nothing against songs that slow down in the end, but it has happened in every song on this album except for Happy Now. And that's my only criticism of this album. I think the songs on this album are fine to listen to on their own, but in my opinion, I think if you want to listen to this album in one sitting, it's quite boring because of how similar the outros are in almost every song. To get to the lyrics of the song, I'm not quite sure what the song is specifically about. I looked it up and it says a lot of the lines reference the 2008 film Hurt Locker and seems to reference a relationship, but I don't quite understand what the lyrics are specifically referring to in a story standpoint. But back to what I was saying earlier, I absolutely love the sound of the song and lyrics, though I don't quite get them. Next up is Medieval, and this is probably one of, if not my favorite song off the album. It talks about cancel culture and how people look for things to tear you down, and it seems like nowadays all people want to do is fight instead of being nice and trying to be kind. It uses references to kings and queens and cathedrals to prove a point about how strange it is that people can be so relentless at times and how it shouldn't be that way. In my opinion, Medieval is a standout on the album and definitely one of my favorites. And a fun fact about Medieval is it is one of the only songs that does not end on a slow point. Now, the next song I'm going to be talking about is Someone Else's Star. Now, as far as I'm aware, FINNEAS has never talked about the meaning of this song, but the way I take it is FINNEAS is talking to his sister, Billie Eilish, about the struggles of fame and what it can do to a person. I think it's very emotional and somewhat sad to put yourself into either one of their shoes and having to see someone struggle or having to struggle due to fame. And as most of the other songs on this album, it is slower than it started out. Now for the last song I'll be reviewing today, the first single from the album, What They'll Say About Us. Now, What They'll Say About Us is a very emotional, sad song talking about everything that was going on at the beginning of 2020 and the heartbreaking death of Nick Cordero, with the last line being, "You're tired now, lie down. I'll be waiting to give you the good news. It might take patience, and if you don't wake up, I'll know you tried to. I wish you could see him. He looks just like you." It's a heartbreaking song, and if you get emotional very easy, it may not be a song you want to listen to or listen to very often, but it definitely has good intention and is another great song from FINNEAS. This song, as most of the others, ends on a slower note. I'm sorry that ended on such a sad note, but I had no intention of reviewing how it ends. But if you made it this far, thank you so much for sticking around. And if you did, why not subscribe? It would really help me out, and you'll get to see a lot more reviews of albums and also covers by me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!